So the NFL schedule release continues to get leaked. We already know this happens every single year. Before we get the actual schedule, we always get certain games being leaked, and we already know about Washington playing in Spain this season. We already know about the Washington Commanders playing the Eagles week 16 at the crib. Now we know about Washington hosting the New York Giants week 1 and also the Green Bay Packers on Thursday night football. Let's talk about it.
The way that we live is not for everybody.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
How do you think the rest of Jaden Daniels' career is going to go? If we're, 6, 7 games into Jaden Daniels' career and he's already milking injuries? Like,
stop saying my name, you dick riding bastard. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, and Shawty is the winner. You can tell that Shawty love again now. She's confident.
So to add on to the video, this is why I say it is a crazy time, because games after games after games are going to be going on. So along with the video that you're about to watch, I was like, let me pause right quick and add this in. The Washington Commanders will now have 8 primetime games, and some of those games include Christmas Day versus Dallas, as you're going to hear about now, week 2 versus Green Bay in Green Bay. We got a Sunday night game versus the Denver Broncos, so Bo Nix versus Jay and Dash. Man, they said Albert Breed, I believe it was, had literally just said, if you get ready to see a lot of Dan Quinn, I hope you like them, because we have 8 primetime games. It looks like I'm gonna be calling off 8 times this year. But nah, man, it's exciting, bro. It really is. It truly is. It's definitely lit over here in these parts. So not only I'll be seeing Jane Daniels versus Bo Nix on Sunday Night Football, we get to see the Cowboys on Christmas Day. We get to see Jordan Love and Lambeau Field. That's the one I'm really excited for, more so than week 1 versus the Giants. I'm actually stoked for that Packers game, because I imagine 5 going to Lambeau Field, taking over Lambeau Field, and we just walk out with the cheese heads on top, man. Come on, Slim. This year about to be so fun, bro. It really is. And again, like I said in the video, I love it, man, because it builds character, right? It's cool to have easy layup games, but I love the competition that we're gonna have this year on this schedule, man. Bring on the Broncos, that crazy secondary. Bring on the Eagles. Bring on Dallas. Bring on Detroit, man. Like, this is about to be so freaking lit. So many games every week. You're not gonna want to miss a game, because there's so much that's happened. Chicago, they revamped. Caleb Williams year 2. That may be a 425 game. Like, man, that Christmas game on Thursday, because Christmas is on Thursday. Okay. So, yeah, man, let's go. But I wanted to add that in on top of what y'all about to watch. So I'm going to let y'all shoot y'all right into that video. Y'all have to stay safe. See y'all a little bit later tonight. I'm going live. Burgundy Breakdown, 8:45 to recap the whole entire schedule. All right? All right, y'all. Peace. YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with yet another Washington Commanders video. And in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be talking about more schedule leaks as we are inching closer and closer to the real schedule being released. So, alrighty. The Washington Commanders, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and help me get to 10K. So, the Washington Commanders continue to get marquee games, right? We already know Spain. That's going to be a good one, 9:30 in the morning. I can't wait for that one, Slim. That's going to be lit, just waking up early, being able to instantly just turn on the fellas. That's going to be fun. Now, I don't know what the season's going to look like by that time. Hopefully, we're good. Hopefully, we're cooking. Hopefully, we're good. Like we got endless wins. And who knows what Miami's going to look like. Nobody knows what Tua's health is going to be. Hopefully, he's healthy. Tyreek Hill, will he be traded by that time? Will Jalen Ramsey still be a Dolphin? What does that team look like past that time point? And what do we look like? We don't know. But all we know right now is that it's going to be a fun game. First ever game in Spain. I think I seen 2 separate stadiums that were like 85,000, 105,000 seats. I don't know which one we're playing at, but something like that. It's crazy. And then obviously we got the Eagles week 16. Y'all know how I feel about that one. But then today we got the opener. That was what's important. The Washington Commanders will be hosting the New York Giants week 1, and I love it because I went to the home opener last year versus the Giants. And it was Jay Daniels' second game, and he didn't play like the greatest, but in terms of his rushing ability, it was put on full display. He did get a little banged up in that game. I remember that vividly. The whole crowd just got silent after that because it was like oh man, he tumbled, got hurt, but he was good. He was good. And then that was Noah Brown's like big play, big come out game too. He was huge down the stretch of that game. We won off of strength of 7 field goals. Shout out to Malik Neighbors for helping us out. But that's gonna be a good game, man. Week 1, I'm really higher on the Giants than most people. I feel like their defense is really good, especially that front four. Then you add Abdul Carter to that mix as well. I think their quarterback situation obviously is a little bit rocky, but I think regardless of how good or how bad Russell Wilson is at the age that he's at now, I think he's still significantly better than Daniel Jones. And they draft Jackson Dart, who, if for all intents and purposes, you don't expect to see him in year 1. But I think they're better than what a lot of people are giving them credit for. I think they're a 7-win team. I genuinely do. I think this NFC East can eventually turn to the NFC Beast. Tyrone Tracy, love him as well. He's really good. And obviously, like we said, Malik Neighbors, man, it's enough said about how good that guy really is. So I don't expect it to necessarily be a blowout. I don't expect it to be like just this pouring on. I do expect to win. Don't get me wrong. I think the Giants, their first 4 was like a murderer's row. They have a legit chance to start 0-4, as it was like Commanders, I think Chiefs, Chargers, and Cowboys. Like, that's murderer's row if you ask me. But at the same time, again, they're not as bad as other people think. Now, obviously, moving on to the second game that we have to talk about is second week of the season, Thursday Night Football. The Washington Commanders will be playing the Green Bay Packers. Now, I just saw it. I got to double check. I don't know if it's at home. I doubt that they give us back-to-back home games to start off the season. But playing on Thursday Night Football in Lambeau, I low-key would rather that, to be honest with you. Like, imagine going to Lambeau Field week 2, how historic that is. We wear the all blacks or something like that. I don't know if that's gonna be one of the appearances where we wear the all blacks, but hey, man, that's another tough game, and that's where I feel like this schedule is gonna be really, really fun to watch because Jordan Love, right? Jalen Hurts twice. Caleb Williams. We already got that game. I believe it's leaked 425. One of these games are coming up or something like that. Maybe that was like a false leak. But Caleb Williams and Jared Goff there's not Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Bo Nix. Like, there's so many games where it's like so many good quarterback battles, man. It's gonna be fun, bro. Like, this season, I genuinely think it's gonna be, if not more fun than last year, just as equal. But it's only gonna be that much. That because we now have expectation. We expect to win. We're not going into seasons not knowing what we're gonna get. We're expecting to win, and if we don't win, it's gonna be true. It's gonna be real frustration. Like, what the hell are we doing? Why are we not winning? But I also look at it as it being fun because we're good now, right? So, like, what I got to say, when they got George Pickens, the Cowboys, I wasn't upset. I was actually happy. I'm like, bring on the competition because I know that we're capable of stopping that. I know we're capable of going to Green Bay and beating the Packers. I know we can go and play in Arrowhead or at FedEx Field and beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I no longer fear any team, and that's why I was like happy that we got a schedule that was pretty competent and pretty competitive, right? I didn't want a cakewalk schedule. I want to earn our right to get back to the dance and hopefully go to the Super Bowl, right? Because if we want to establish that we're a team that's here to contend for years upon years, then you have to understand that it's not gonna come with layups, right? You're not gonna be able to play teams like, let's just say, Jacksonville in January, right? It's cool if you beat up on teams like Cleveland in September, right? But when you get to January, there's no more of these layup games, right? So it's better off to have, in my opinion, if you really that squad, like I think we are, it's better off to have some tough games on the schedule. That way you're already battle tested when it comes to the late portions of the season, postseason, etc. So, hey, starting it off early, right? That Giants game, NFC East battle is gonna always be tough. Then you got the Packers, and then I'm sure we'll get the rest of the schedule tonight, I think, right? Isn't it should be Wednesday when they release them? So we should get it tonight. But if not, man, keep your post notifications on, as we got a lot of the games coming out, and more will be coming out as the day proceeds. That being said, as always, me and Boy Juan Gotti. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. We greatly appreciate if you can reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed, stay safe, be easy out there. Peace.
Ballin' like I'm Deshaun, throw the bomb, G. That's IG, my jersey never seen a laundry.